Welcome to Shovelware Diggers. Our dig team's currently excavating the Softkey Shareware 2000 Hit Games 2CD collection. You can find a link in the video description containing the entire directory structure of this archive. Here's what our diggers have for week 189. For more information on how to join the dig team, simply follow the Patreon link in the video description. Now without further ado, let's get started. First up, we have a team dig from Anthony and Saint of Streets. DOSGAMES /adventure Bedlam 2. Not entirely certain what to expect with this one, although I'm guessing it's probably going to be... well, I don't know. Those are some old file dates there. We got a readme.bsp, and then a couple com files, and a batch file. Well, let's first see what this readme.bsp is all about. So, okay, crack number 23, Bedlam. Here's to the guys up in Canada, more specifically our newest BSPN affiliate, Life After Death BS and its sysop. Okay, so it looks like we got like a cracked game? Or is this just the crack? Like that... I wouldn't put it past that happening, given some of the other things we've seen here. Like, what's this batch file do? BSP TTL and then BSP load. So yeah, I'm not sure if we've got, like, there's a sprite, there's like sprites and everything. Like, maybe it's the game. Let's see what we got here. So, Bedlam. Okay, it's doing something. I guess that was what qualified as a CGA intro. Bentley Sidwell Productions presents Bedlam, cracked by Lord Blix and Division of Legions of Lucifer. So yeah, it looks like we've got either a cracked game or just a crack. So Bedlam requires an IBM PC. Continue. Do you have a joystick? No, I don't. Yeah, this looks like the actual game. So we have a cracked game here, Bedlam. Well, let's redefine the keys here. Fire's control, CXAQ. Well, that's dumb. Okay, so instead we're going to do spacebar DASW. And then I guess these ones can be the same. Really weird keys. So, one player game. Okay, we got a space shooter of some kind. Okay. Did I die? I think I died. Okay, there we go. Doesn't seem like there's sound effects. Okay, I was being a little careful with the controls at first, but I think... yeah, I've actually got proper keyboard controls here. Okay, so... I can move and shoot. I'm holding the fire button down, and I'm dead again. This is actually kind of difficult. Okay, I'm actually gonna be like try this time. Rapidly pressing the fire button doesn't do anything, so you're pretty much limited to this rate of fire that it's giving you. Well, like, I mean, I'm really expecting some kind of sound effects, but I'm not hearing any sound at all. Whoa. Okay, I think I got an extra life there. Like, the frame rate's kind of bad, but the game... whoop. But the gameplay seems okay. Yeah, it's actually... the controls are extraordinarily floaty, so it's actually really hard to position yourself properly. I'm not entirely certain what the goal is. Like, so far we're just sort of moving through space and getting killed by things, because this game is actually surprisingly difficult. Like, I've got a shields meter, but I don't understand what that's for, because I keep dying in one hit. And it's not like I have a special key for shields. Like, I mean, maybe shields appear there. Like, we can see that there's like a little yellow, or not yellow, there's a little white box at the very top of the shield gauge that's flickering sometimes, so I'm guessing that that's like our current shield levels, or supposed to be the current shield levels, which are nothing. So I guess we gotta find like a shield power-up or something. I mean, other than the lack of sound, this actually, well, other than the lack of sound and the floating controls, this actually plays surprisingly well for how old a game this is. Oh, we actually get some bonus points if we manage to shoot down an entire section of enemies coming by. Didn't find that extra life this time, though. It's kind of weird. Oh, shields went up somehow. How did that happen? I guess maybe the shields went up as a bonus for getting rid of one of those entire... Oh, there's a... There we go. Now we have some shields. So yeah, you're invulnerable while the shields are up. And yeah, once again, I stopped firing there. I'm guessing like when you change to a new level is when you stop firing, if you're holding the fire key down. So yeah, that's Bedlam. This is clearly a cracked game. Like, what's going on here seems like it's definitely higher quality than you would typically see for this time period, despite being limited to CGA colors. Like, that is one thing that surprised me, is that there's no EGA support here for being a late, well, kinda late 80s. Like, 87's not that late, but, like, I mean, EGA did exist, so I'm surprised there's not a 16-color EGA mode here. But, or maybe there is, but this crack was only for the CGA version. Like, that could happen too. I got crazy projectiles following me. But yeah, this game plays perfectly fine. So, yeah, cracked game, Bedlam. Once again, one of the many... Oops. Like, once again, one of the many reasons why I can't just simply upload this entire collection online or something, because some of these games might still have some copyrights going on. Even now. Next up, Yarmo Rantas dug up DOSGAMES /arcade2 /MacBlood12. For some reason, I want to say that this is going to be called like Mac Blaster or something. Like, yep, yeah, there it goes. Because I had recollections of some kind of game called Mac Blaster, where you're basically blasting Macintosh computers because some people just didn't like them. What's the doc file say? macblast.doc. So, Mac Blaster, version 1.2, and from March 29th, 1992, by an Earl Gurr? I think that, I don't know. So the scenario, you are a computer programmer and have developed a truly great graphical user interface. The evil Fruit Empire has a monopoly on GUIs and will try to destroy your computer and throw legal hurdles in your path. Destroy as many of the evil Fruit Empire's computers and mice as possible while avoiding contact with the self-destructing copyright lawsuits and mice. Beat the Empire and give computer users freedom of choice. Yes, the choice to choose a PC as opposed to a Mac. This kind of stuff was kind of littering the 90s. People who are taking sides and making games to sort of destroy the other side. Wait, this says that we have to start up Microsoft Windows. Is this a Windows game? Like, this is in the DOS folder, but is this a Windows game? Also, apparently the registration fee for this game is $10. But if it's Windows-based, then that means I'm going to have to go switch to Windows. Well, let's find out in a second here. So, we go Mac Blast. This program requires Microsoft Windows, because of course. Okay, where are we going here? Mac Blaster, Mac Blaster. It is here. Okay. So here we go. Mac Blaster in a very tiny window. Oh, this is going to be fun to play. Okay, so you press F2 or use the game menu to play. Okay. So, got an about screen. Same info as before. Oh, this is interesting too. The help screen is not like the standard Windows help screen. It's like this topic selection and then this little window with info. Like, I mean, if you're trying to derive Macintosh computers, you'd think you'd go to the extra mile to actually have, like, a proper Windows help interface thing, but whatever. New game. And I've been Mac blasted. Okay, well that was fast. So, apparently, these are our controls. We have to... What? What? There has to be keyboard controls, because I can't imagine trying to play the game like that. Okay, so left, right, and up are the keyboard controls, which is interesting, but okay, whatever. So, does this start a new game? Nope, it's just an Apple core. New game. What? What? You can't even hold the key down. You have to push it rapidly. Holy jeez. Okay, so not only do we have a game trying to make fun of Macintosh computers that requires Windows and has the worst mouse controls, doesn't use the standard Windows help interface, and then on top of that is using BIOS-based keyboard controls, so you can't hold the keys down, you have to press them rapidly. Oh, jeez. Wait, what? And now we've got, like, copyright thing? What? What? Okay, we clearly have to beat we clearly have to at the very least beat level 1 here, but this game is surprisingly frustrating for how basic it is. Because one, my shots keep phasing through these things. What? Look at the borders on those things there. Okay, that's level 1 done, right? Okay, it just automatically goes to level 2 now. Although it took it a moment to make the switch. And I'm dead. Okay, so that's Mac Blaster. This game sucks. Although I'm being a little harsh. Let's be a little less what do you say? Be a little more forgiving of it. I will just say that for $10, I would feel ripped off. This is not a $10 game. This isn't even a $5 game. This is a throwaway. Like, I mean, here's the funny thing, is that this could be a better game. But one, having to constantly press left and right to dodge things, like, I was stuck at the end of level 1 there. It wasn't advancing it. And that's the other thing, too, is it almost feels like certain aspects of the game are not transitioning back properly. Like, the whole thing with that copyright stuff coming down. Oh, I can actually shoot that. Okay, that's good to know. Like, I mean, it felt like it was coming down faster, even though I hadn't actually advanced to the next level yet. Okay, now we're on level 3. It's going much faster now. Yeah, this game is just... Well, I made a high score somehow. What are the high scores even? Yeah, I had a funny feeling the high scores would have some crazy to it. But yeah, that was Mac Blaster. It's frustrating because the controls are not good. The gameplay itself is very basic. The hit detection is not perfect. It's a very tiny window. The game does not need to be in a window that small. It's trying to make fun of something while at the same time not taking advantage of the features it's making fun of that Windows provides, and to top it all off, is not worth $10. And our last dig for today comes from Felicia Gladson, DOSGAMES /board/HPMARBLE. Well, clearly it's not going to be Hewlett-Packard marbles. Well, maybe it will be, I don't know. All we have is an executable that's surprisingly small. Okay, well, marbles. Chinese checkers. Add coordinates, enter 99 to concede. Oh, so this is a basic Chinese checkers game. So that's interesting. You do the coordinates by saying which marble you want to move. So let's say 34 and put it into 44. Okay. 32 marbles on the board. Which marble do you want to move? Like, I mean, can I move anything? Like, will it allow me to do, like, illegal moves? 56 to 34? Oh, that was actually a legal move. Okay, 31 to 56. That can't possibly be legal. But it allows it? Am I missing something in terms of the rules of Chinese checkers? Because, yeah, like, if I say move 37 to 31... Yeah, so I think this is like Chinese checkers, but without any rules to speak of. Like, what if I wanted to move 51 to 52? Nope, it wouldn't allow that. And now I have no idea what it's asking me for. Okay, well that doesn't help. Oh, well, we know it's made in BASIC now, because we got to redo from start. Ooh, that means I can hit Control-C and break out of here. What does that mean? Yeah, so apparently we've got a game made and written in BASIC. We didn't get any source code. Oh, 99 to concede. So if we punch in 99, game is over. And you failed. Play again? Sure. So yeah, this seems like a very basic implementation of Chinese checkers, but with some definite oversights. Like if I take 13 and try to move it into 44, like it allows me to do that. It doesn't seem like it should, but it does. Okay, let's actually like try to play it for real. So if I took like 24 and moved it to 44, yeah, like that's the way it should be. So you jump the marbles over marbles to get rid of them. And yeah, you're trying to basically clear all but one piece from the board. So like 23 to 34. Oh wait, I messed that up. But that's still like that's the problem, is it's not preventing illegal moves. So it's making things work a little weird. Like, what if I try to pick up an empty spot? Okay, it just says which marble do you want to move. Well, at least I can technically reset my progress there. So what I was trying to do is 32 to 34. And then, say 13 to 33. And then, I don't know, because Chinese checkers isn't exactly one of the things I'm best at, and it's kind of difficult to, well, one thing, gauge what I'm doing properly when the game isn't properly tracking illegal moves. I guess I need to kind of fix the mess that I made at the top there. So let's do 46 to 24, because apparently I can do diagonals just fine. Then 14 to 34, or sorry, 14, 34, and 15 to 35. So yeah, like, I mean, it works, but it's not keeping, it's like not sticking you to the rules of Chinese checkers, and is kind of making some weird assumptions when you start jumping pieces that you're not supposed to. So it's a very basic implementation of Chinese checkers, but literally basic because it was written in BASIC, and it works, but at the same time doesn't stop you from doing something stupid. So, it's something.